be done. So first one is Eric Harold, and after that is Eric Bear. Go for it.
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, Council. I like the opportunity here to speak. My name is Eric Harold, and I live on the 600 block of South Kosciuszko since 1997. I'd like to address the Moonstone housing and to confirm that it will adhere to all of the required building codes that all their builders, owners, contractors have to follow, such as the ADA. My understanding is that this housing project is 20 units, and that requires a 2-bedroom unit for ADA. I also want to confirm that it'll have the van parking with staging areas, which is needed for ADA. And I understand there's quite a bit of work that's being done there. And if that in itself would require any additional items. Because again, these are for our new neighbors, and they have to basically have a ADA conforming resident, such as anybody else that would have to live on such a project or such a house anywhere in London Beach. And I'm just here to tell the council that we'd like to make sure that's confirmed, and that's my time. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, Eric Bear and Mark Stratton, Dr. Mike Stratton.
Hi, Council. My name is Eric Bear. I'm a voting resident in this Redondo district here to deal with some issues about the Homekey on 716 PCH known as Moonstone. First off, we want you to all know that we want to help the homeless improve. We agree that getting them off the street by providing housing, mental health counseling, social services would be a positive step. I had a cordial conversation with Mike Webb, city attorney, who agreed that there are better locations than being next to residential property lines 200 feet from a popular ice cream shop where 20 preteens and teenagers hang out daily, 2 blocks from preschools, 3 blocks from elementary school. But since the location can't be changed, Mr. Webb agreed that we can and should have basic restrictions to ensure as much compatibility as possible. I'm here to address the no smoking. Federal guidelines from HUD, the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, smoke-free policy for public housing states. All public housing across the country are required to have smoke-free policies as a HUD rule. HUD smoke-free rule was adopted to benefit the health of public housing residents, visitors, public housing staff, reduce the risk of catastrophic fires, and lower overall maintenance costs. The policy must be followed by residents, guests, staff members, and business visitors. This HUD rule's purpose is to disallow the use of prohibited tobacco products inside and all outdoor areas where our children are playing in their backyards. Children should be allowed to play in their backyards without secondhand cancer causing smoke. And the property line, we share a property line with this development. The benefits of the smoke-free policy are considerable. Residents and Public Housing Authority both gain from seeing the reduction of injuries, death, property damage from fire caused by prohibited tobacco products. There are many enforcement guidelines from HUD. One is the violation of the smoke-free policy would constitute a lease violation. Since HUD smoke-free guidelines are clear, federal guidelines are clear, we look forward to City Attorney Mike Webb following through on establishing this Homekey homeless shelter, the Moonstone, as smoke-free, especially outdoors, that affects our children jumping on trampolines, swimming in their pools, and playing in their backyards, affecting all of us. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Dr. Stratton, and then after that, Victor Ibarra from SoCal Gas. Motion to receive and file.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem and council members. I am also discussing issues regarding Homekey, Moonstone, in particular, minimum living areas. These units that are presently there are under 200 square feet. These are slightly bigger than jail cells. I've had discussion, first of all, let me back up. California has issued something called the Notice of Funding Availability, NOFA, which specifically has language on how to establish the minimum living area requirements for Homekey's projects here. And I've had discussion with Antonio Guardia of the Redondo Beach Planning Commission. I spent probably 40 minutes with him discussing it. He said it would need to be adjudicated. I talked to City Attorney Michael Webb for about 45 minutes on the phone and have been hounding him with emails with no response, and that's why I'm here tonight. Specifically, the NOFA, page 17 from the state of California, round 2, article 3, section 300, number 9, for Homekey specifically states that these units of the project must meet all applicable state and local requirements pertaining to rental housing. This includes, but not limited to, requirements for minimum square footage. Redondo Beach municipal codes have specific language about minimum living areas for multiple family residential units, which is 500 square feet, and for senior residential units, 350 square feet. And my request to this committee is that the city of Redondo Beach address this directly to Homekey to address the minimum square foot living area requirements for our new residents that will be living in Redondo Beach in this Homekey project. Thank you.
Thank you.